training for the treadmill test.
This is the actual speed for the whole 25-minute test. It's fast enough that you could in fact start jogging. Key things to consider: on the flat for 10 minutes, and then every 5 minutes it goes up 3 degrees at the same speed. In the test, you're actually carrying 55 pounds and a hand weight, which simulates a gun. By the last 10 minutes, you're going up a considerable hill.
Upwards at the top there. It's about 300 to 350 meters. I'm at the bottom. I went up once. Just now my breathing has gone back to pretty close to normal. But for the most part coming down, I was breathing heavily, which means this really was in the ballpark for me in terms of VO2 max training. At the very top, definitely out of breath. But not so bad that I had to lean over and put my hands on my knees. Just at the cusp. Now, I'm not going 4 minutes like the Norwegians are known for. But you can do the same thing with 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, as long as you're getting that same effect on the system. So, physiologically, I want to bend down and put my hands on my knees, but I'm not. I got about another 75 meters. Better. I'm still breathing, pronounced, but much better than when I reached the top. So that was number 2. So based on how I'm responding to this load, this difficulty, I'm going to go for 3. And I might refrain from talking until I get to the top, but I'll let you hear my breathing. And then you might hear my footsteps so you know my pace. So I'm thinking of up, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Almost. I could actually be jogging, but I'm speed walking. Up, 2, 3, 4. Now, when I get to this next section, next block, considerably steeper slope. And of course, I want to put my hands on my knees. So this time, I'm still breathing very heavily for this last little stretch of 75 meters. That was very difficult.
I walked home from there. Here's the route and a breakdown of the workout.
Breathing is back to normal. I didn't do a heart rate check, but it's getting there. It may actually, because this was so intense, I may have an elevated heart rate that's maybe 20, even 30 beats above my resting rate. And that can happen. It can take a while if it was a really intense session. And for me, this was. I saw a video where this fellow broke his personal record. He went over 25 minutes. And then at the 25-minute mark, they actually jack it up another 3 degrees. So he was going 4.3 miles per hour at 12 degrees. And with the backpack, with the gun. And, oh, he was in distress. And so for us mere mortals, 25, just to pass that thing at 25 at 9 degrees it's not going to be pleasant. So that's what I'm training for. I'm training for the last 10 minutes, where it goes from 6 for 5 minutes. That starts to hurt. By the end, I'm hurting. And the breath rate is gasping at the end. And the legs, for me, the last 30, 40 meters, they were burning right out. And I was gasping. I wanted to go down and do this, right? But I didn't. All 3 hills, I made sure that I could withstand enough to override that, because there would have been a point where if I had been truly in distress, I probably would have done that, or something like that. I would have stopped, or put my knees, gone down on all 4s on the ground. So I'm happy with that training, because even though the actual critical amount of training might only have totaled, 10 minutes. Because I remember, I'm also including a part of the going down the hill. I was still trying to deal with a lot of stress. And then the third hill, by the time I got to the bottom, I was just starting to slow down the breathing. And then by the time I got home, of course, I was able to talk on the way home. So I hope this was helpful, and I think even just having periods of time where you can hear my clop, 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 clop of the feet and the breathing, you'll appreciate just what kind of workout this was. And this workout I would do once every 2 weeks. Do that workout and see if I can improve. Instead of 3 hills, can I tolerate 5? Ooh, what about 6? Hope you enjoyed this video. Press like, consider subscribing. Also, have a look at my other videos that have to deal with more with rehab and general fitness and mobility. And thanks a lot. Bye.